Oh, look at me. Past ethical has put me in quite a spot here. We're stuck with this conundrum here. We need to solve this problem. Should we lock the doors or should we just leave the door open? Well, the good thing is if we lock the door, nobody would know that we did it because they don't even know that there is a passage. Last time I didn't kill the guy because, it's my bullet. My gun, my bullet. There might be a chance they're gonna find out that I killed the guy, right? But this time they don't even know that I've been here. Well, maybe there's fingerprints, but they don't know that I came back and looked around. They don't even know there is a secret door. So even if there is fingerprint, they're not gonna find anything. So I think on this instant, I'm safe. I can actually thinking about closing the door without people noticing that it was me. There's no consequences of me closing the door. Now the real question is, should we close it or leave it open? If we leave it open, the police is gonna find all that body eventually, and they're gonna be revived, and they're gonna do more corrupted things and more sexual activity. Probably not sexual activity now that the host is dead. The host of the party is dead, and probably they want to find another place to do their dirty stuff. But eventually they're gonna just go back doing whatever they want to do and screwing people over. You know what? I convinced myself. I'm locking them in. I'm not a bad guy here, all right? I think that through. I'm actually helping the world.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
Well, what's done is done. I don't know how this is gonna affect my gameplay. Although I have a feeling that I'm kind of reaching to the end of the game very soon. So I think all the choices that I made is going to take an effect very soon.
How could I let myself be tricked like this? Where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say
What?
low poverty.
That doesn't make sense. What do you mean you know her address and you don't know how she lived? She lived in the slums. How do you think she lived?
Sarah?
Huh? Oh. That was a quick chapter.
Wanted to pull me into a maze.
That counts as a chapter? What? Well, I guess this is usually where I stop. Whenever a chapter is over, I just stop the game. So, thank you for watching. Wait. I'm going down? Aren't I... There were a Statue of Liberty outside. So I must be at the island, small island where the Statue of Liberty at, which is, surrounded by waters. Why would there be a basement? Well, I guess this is a different universe, so they don't really need to comply with our universe. But what's the point of them putting like Statue of Liberty at the middle of nowhere? Quit. Quit what? Quit smoking? I agree. This character smoked too much. These things aren't just gonna move by itself, are they? Like I look away and just started moving. Cause I would hate that. The most scariest thing ever. I'm terrified of stuff that's not supposed to move, but they move. I mean, can you imagine like your house furniture, your desk, your chair, and the stuff that you use in a daily basis just started moving by itself? You might not be scared, but I'd be scared shitless. This is their house now, it's not my house. I'll be out of there. Lock the doors and never come back. Last chance. I would be more scared if you used like red paint instead of white.
What the hell?
I feel like that's an accident. That fall isn't planned.
Police! Don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
Oh, the guy is here. I'm kind of shocked. I didn't expect him to, be here. I thought that's just like, a scare tactics. I'm gonna come here and she's fine and stuff, but...
Where is she? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out! I'm counting to 3. 1!
I'm going through whoever and whatever it takes to save Sarah!
What? James! Is that you?
Oh shit. Sarah?
Oh no, she's fine. Alright. I guess James is just hearing things, because at the beginning, she doesn't sound like Sarah at all.
It's just a scratch. Can't hit anything in this body.
Well, lucky us.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
Yeah, is that even normal? Every time you change it into a new body, you act and look like a junkie. 'Cause he's taking pills like every 20 minutes. That's a little excessive, but apparently he needs it.
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me. Ow, 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 ow. Stay still. Why did you come here?
What's in the second answer? But let's start review. Don't you think like she deserve an answer why we barge into her home unannounced? With a gun too, by the way.
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Karra had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
What? I didn't ruin everything. All I did is just come save you. I thought you were in danger. Now you might need to explain, certain things to me, because I don't understand. Otherwise, you can still live your life, right? It's not like I'm gonna tell everyone.
But I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
I'm just curious, is all. I might have used the word wrong. I don't even know why he used the word motive. But that's the only way I can ask.
What fucking emotions management issues?
I like that. The department. Give her like a cheat note on how to deal with him. like a little problem child.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs.
Whoa! The shadow's moving.
And back then, it was
And it's
just
raining,
a
too.
2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging.
I don't really know what I'm watching right now, but it's pretty cool. Like, am I having like an episode? That's why I'm seeing the shadows moving, or is she doing it all? I don't understand. And also the shadows has been like, stuff been showing up before she even talk about it. If I'm having an episode, how would I know the context? I don't... What is going on here?
There used to be a museum here, so we dug more. Day after day, until our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. It's a portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
And the authorities just looked the other way?
They didn't give a shit. It's the slums. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Huh? That's the choice I have. What a bitch. That bad? I don't get it. Isn't that supposed to be like a good thing? Oh, my friend paid the health insurance tax for me. What a bitch. Yeah. I'm just saying. What are we talking about here?
You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Okay.
Oh, fuck!
What? What's the point of that? Why did it turn into like a horror game for a second?
Octane.
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Oh, he's gonna let me into your bedroom. I love invading privacy, so thank you. Department of Mortality. Body confiscation. December 20, 2321. Sorry, I had to I had to look at it for a second there. I live in Canada. I don't use this backward dates system. Oh, so this is a check for Tyler Adams about her body being confiscated. Literally taking your life away. You don't have enough money? Well, you don't deserve to live, is basically what this means. Oh, so this is the room where they grew up in, and they kept it this way. Interesting.
I remember it.
This is older than me.
The last of his kind. He fight for a better world when the darkness falls. Wait a minute. Is this Batman? This is Batman, isn't it? A knockoff Batman. I feel like I should do this in the Batman voice. The last of his kind. He fight for a better world. When darkness falls, he dawns on a mask and disciplines justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he protected the street of his city. Alan, solve puzzles and summon the chicken of justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? No, thank you. I don't want to curse myself to wear tights for the rest of my life. Whoa. This is so cool. And lovely. I wish I had a room like this when I was a child. My last will. Max, Peter, Dario, you deserve answers. Lots of them. But first, you deserve an apology. You deserve an apology? What? This sentence screwed me over. What? You deserve an apology? What does that mean? So they deserve answers, and they should apologize to you. Is that what it means? Huh? I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried anything to get Tyler out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. What's so dangerous about it? You just need to pay the money for the body subscription. What's so dangerous about it? Just get a job. Are you gonna rob a bank or something? The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything. And sorry I didn't make it. I only asked one thing, and I have thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Tyler, I want to dream with her. I believe we can dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold, and divided equally. So, when something happens to Sarah, Max, Peter, and Dario is gonna see this note. How can she be sure? Like, they're not here now. How can she be sure that when she's gone or something happened to her, that he gonna find this note? They don't even live here anymore. I think. What will make them like come back to the sewage and check if there's like a note in their childhood bedroom or not? Cause that if it's with me, I would definitely not think there's gonna be a note in my childhood bedroom. Daddy, can we move into the sewage? I saw the other kid had a cool room. I want to have one too. Let's move into the sewage. Is what I would say if I'm like if I'm still a child. I think it's better off if you just take the whole bottle. Because he's having like Ekra attack every 20 minutes or so.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Who the hell started conversation like that? I didn't even sit down yet.
Lucky me. I don't
That is what Peter Griffin said in the Family Guy.
literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones.
I don't think I've watched
one?
a full episode of Family Guy. I'll just watch the clips on YouTube. They're very disjointed, I gotta
Movies,
say.
And Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
That sounds terrible. But the fact that you can only remember the imperfect moment is scary to me. Like, there's no perfect moment in your life that you can remember. They're all imperfect. For example, maybe you're on a vacation. You went to the sea on a boat. You went to saw a whale, and the whale did show up, and flap its tail and everything. That was a perfect moment, right? You won't remember it. All you can remember is maybe, during the boat ride, somebody is smoking and slightly annoy you. That you can remember, but not the whale. That'd be terrifying. Yeah, I don't know if anybody had problems smoking, but I don't smoke, and whenever I see somebody else smoke, it just kind of annoys me. Like, cause I don't smoke. Now I have to smell your smoke.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
Yes way.
His kind.
It's a GOAT comic book. James even said he was older than him.
Rest of us.
Why wouldn't he know that?
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective.
What do you mean one step away? Chicken of Justice is a detective story. He is a detective.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
What do you mean this one room? She'd open up the door for you. The one room, like you don't know.
But not so easy with me, right?
Would you rather end up reconstructing the Icarite?
Well, they probably wouldn't bother trying to save me at this point. In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy?
Hey, you opened up the door, not me.
If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I tried.
How many more questions out there?
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
That's an extremely stupid questions for a detective. Like, she left notes for them. What's the point of leaving note if they're all, like, dead?
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
What's in the attitude all of a sudden?
I had a bit of a head start thanks to my sports career, but it didn't come out of nowhere either. From a previous life. I earned it.
You know, just from your past actions and your recent conversation, I think you should go back to sports. Because clearly being a detective isn't suited for you. Yeah, your IQ isn't high enough for this job.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
I don't know why I'm starting here.
We created this system. Or at least let it become a reality.
Speak for yourself. I'm a newborn, remember?
Hooray! The question is finally over!
Expert. Sit down and make a toast.
It took so long.
Bottoms up. To... past. Now it slips through your fucking fingers like sand.
And to your optimism, your most charming trait.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
I mean, it's not Jane Salma. I don't even know who Jane Salma is.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything. Even with plenty of
I have
evidence.
no idea what she's talking about.
The arrangement seemed
I think it's the
funny.
fatigue from the question I've been asking. It just never stops.
That's why I know she's not a suspect.
I don't know what they're talking about anymore.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Solma said it was recycled.
Wait a minute, so this Salma character gave you this body? She has the money to buy your body, which is like 30 years old. So that must be like expensive in this world. But then she can't get a proper replacement for you? Like she can't even get one that can walk? That's a little ridiculous.
The shell and check.
She hate you is what it is. That gotta be it.
That's what I thought. Hypocrite. You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
Whatever you're doing on a table, please stop. It's making me cringe.
In the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her. Fuck.
Who does that? Who does that to a table? I mean, I get like some people have like, you know, those nervous movement when they're like stressed and stuff, but nobody do that to a table. I don't think so. I don't even know what she's doing. Is she like scratching her nails on the tables?
I get it. Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
I'm so relieved it's over. I did not enjoy that conversation at all.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. Basic one.
There's more? Why couldn't we do that at the dinner table? We've been sitting there for an hour.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe. All this evidence.
I don't have the energy for this today.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
It has to be tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna post it like back to back, I guess.
Over his body.
Well, not back to back, but you know, the day after, if I can.
Skeptical now?
I'm stopping it here.
Okay.
I can't do this right now. I need some rest after all the freaking questions. So yeah, give me a like if you can, and maybe even consider subscribing. That will help me a lot. And I will see you in the next one. I need to get some rest. Bye.